Hello everyone, I'm Dr. A. Victoria Anand Mary, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Computer Science, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science Autonomous Cuddalore. In this presentation, we are going to learn about one of the important topic, that is tuple in Python programming. A tuple is one of the four built-in data types in Python used to store collection of data, and these data are stored in a sequential manner and which can be of any type, and these values are indexed. That is, the index value of a tuple start from 0, and these values are stored in a single variable. And as we can see, tuples are immutable. That is, we cannot change the values of the tuple once it is declared. And these values are separated by comma. Let us see for an example. The values are separated by comma, and these values are inside a normal parenthesis bracket. And when we are going to print the value that is available in tuple, the collection of values will be printed. Next, we are going to see the important characteristics of the tuples. That is, the value in the tuple are indexed and are ordered. That is, it is arranged in a sequential manner. And next important characteristics is it is immutable. That is, we can't change the values once it is declared, but tuple is going to allow us to have a duplicate values inside it. In this example, we are creating an empty tuple, that is t1 equal to tuple open and close parenthesis. Here t1 is an user defined name that is given to the tuple, and we can make a note of it that we have not listed any of the values inside the tuple. And when we try to print this tuple t1, we'll be getting an empty list. Next, we are going to access the elements that is present inside the tuple. Here, fruits equal to, we have listed so many items inside the tuple, that is apple, banana, cherry. We are having 3 items inside the tuple. Fruits is the tuple name given to the tuple. And when we are going to print fruits of 1, that is the element that is present at index 1, we are going to print. As we know that index starts with 0, then index of the apple will be 0, and banana will be 1, and cherry will be 2. And now in this example, we are trying to print the values that is present at index 1, and we'll be having the output as banana, that is listed in index 1. We can also access the element that is present inside the tuple using a for loop. Here we are having a keyword def that is used to define a function, and it is placed before a function name that is provided by the user to create a user defined function. That is, to define a user defined function, we'll be using this particular keyword before a function name. And the tuple fruit contains the 3 elements in it, and to iterate and print the elements present inside the tuple, we have used the for loop. And x is a variable which is going to iterate among all the elements starting from the index 0, that is the first index, and it will stop at the last index, that is last element that is present inside the tuple. And print of x is this particular statement is going to print all the elements, that is all the elements in the tuple. And these statements will work only when we are going to call the function, that is create underscore tuple. So calling of the user defined function is done in the last line, that is create underscore tulpe open and close parenthesis. The output is printing all the elements of the tuple. Thus we are having the output as apple, banana and cherry, and these are the elements that is present inside the tuple. We can also check if a specific item exists inside the tuple using the following code. And this example is similar to the previous one, except that in the third line we have the if statement, which is going to check for certain conditions. In this example, it is going to check certain item is present in the tuple or not. That is, the item apple is present in the tuple or not. And next line we are having a print statement. If this particular item, that is apple, is in the list of elements that is inside the tuple, then it is going to print yes, apple is in the fruit tuple. Otherwise it is going to come out of the loop. This particular statement is important to check for the existence of the particular item in the list. That is, if apple in list. You may note that the string data should be given inside a double quotation, and it will match for this particular string with each and every element that is present inside the tuple. And if a match is found, then it is going to print this print statement, the statement given in the print statement. Since here apple is available in the list, we will be getting the output yes, apple is in the fruit tuple. In this example, we are going to find the length of the tuple. That is, we are going to find the number of elements or items that is listed in the tuple. For that, we are going to use one of the predefined method available in Python, that is len method. When we are going to give len of tuple name, it is going to give us the output as number of items or elements that is present inside the tuple. In this example, that is fruit equal to the list of items that is given, we are having 3 items available in the tuple named fruit. In the print statement, print len of fruit we have given, and we know that we are having only 3 items, so the output will be 3. As we have seen in the introduction part, that tuples are immutable, that is, it is unchangeable. That is, the items that is present inside the tuple cannot be removed, deleted or updated. So we are having only one provision, that is, we can delete the tuple completely. We don't have any predefined method or provision to delete the items, individual items that is present inside the tuple. Next, we are going to see 2 important built-in methods that can be used with tuples, that is the count method and index method. The count method, it is going to return the number of times the values or the items appear in a tuple. That is, in the third line we can check that print fruit dot count of the individual elements we have given, banana we have given. It will count the number of times the item, that is banana, is listed in the tuple, and it is given only one time, so the output will be 1. And the second method is index method, and this particular method will return the index of a specified value or the items that is present inside the tuple. And when we are going to check with this line of code, that is fruit dot index of banana, this we are going to print the index of the item banana from the tuple fruit. And we know that in the items index start from 0, that is apple will be having index 0, banana will be having index 1, and cherry will be having index 2. In this code, we are trying to print the index of banana, so the output will be 1. We'll check with some of the basic differences between the list and the tuple. List and the tuple are the basic built-in data types that is available in Python. but the major difference is how the elements are represented within the brackets. As you can see that list is going to use a square bracket to bind the elements within it, while the tuple is going to use a parenthesis or rounded bracket to bind the elements. And in the given example, we can see that list 1 is the user defined name given to the list, and we are having a series of elements inside a square bracket. And on the other side, tuple 1 is the user defined name given to the tuple, and we are having a series of values inside a rounded bracket. When we are going to check with its type, then its corresponding type, that is class list and class tuple, will be printed. And next major difference between the list and tuple is list is a mutable data structure, whereas tuple is a immutable data types or data structure. Meaning is that mutable in the sense we can edit the elements once it is created in Python. Editing in the sense we can delete, we can update, or we can change the elements once it is created. Whereas immutable means we can't edit the elements once it is created in Python. And when we are going to check with the predefined built-in methods that is available in Python, in both the cases, the list is having more number of functions associated with it when compared to tuple. Thank you.